new congressional map for the 2026 midterms. The Republican-controlled legislature drew this map, which a lower court had blocked as likely illegal and discriminatory. The Supreme Court cited the Purcell principle, avoiding changes close to elections to justify its decision, as the candidate filing deadline was days away. The majority sidestepped the deeper question of discrimination, focusing on timing. Liberal justices dissented, arguing the election wasn't imminent and the lower court's findings were ignored. This ruling is temporary, but it means a map deemed racially discriminatory will shape Texas's delegation for 2 years. Critics see this as the court deferring to state legislatures, even amid civil rights concerns. The new Texas map is a masterclass in partisan gerrymandering, expected to give Republicans up to 5 more House seats. Mapmakers packed Democratic, especially minority voters into a few districts and cracked others to dilute their influence. The result, a map that doesn't reflect Texas's true diversity, but locks in partisan advantage. Texas officials claim it's legal partisan gerrymandering, not racial discrimination. Civil rights groups argue race and politics are inseparable in Texas, and the map intentionally dismantles minority opportunity districts. Most of Texas's population growth came from minorities, yet the new map reduces their representation. Opponents say this is clear evidence of unconstitutional racial discrimination. Before the Supreme Court stepped in, a federal panel found Texas's map was an illegal racial gerrymander. Testimony revealed mapmakers ignored the Voting Rights Act and intentionally diluted minority voting power. The court's detailed opinion showed how districts in Dallas-Fort Worth and Houston were manipulated to weaken minority influence. The panel blocked the map and ordered a new one, but the Supreme Court, focusing on the election calendar, froze this ruling, allowing the contested map to proceed. The lower court's evidence was set aside in favor of a procedural argument about timing. The Texas controversy shines a spotlight on the complex and often confusing boundary between partisan and racial gerrymandering. These two forms of redistricting manipulation are deeply intertwined, yet the law treats them very differently, creating a legal and ethical maze for courts, lawmakers, and voters alike. Partisan gerrymandering, where politicians draw district lines to benefit their own party, has a long history in American politics. In 2019, the Supreme Court ruled in Rucho v. Common Cause that federal courts have no authority to police partisan gerrymandering, essentially leaving it up to the states to decide how far is too far. Racial gerrymandering, on the other hand, is strictly prohibited. The Voting Rights Act and the Constitution make it illegal to draw districts that intentionally dilute the voting power of racial minorities. This distinction is supposed to protect the rights of minority voters and ensure fair representation. Mapmakers are allowed